Hey folks, welcome back to some more Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Now, last episode, our hero Amity heroically escaped from the Mind Flayers. Well, sort of. Their ship crashed and she didn't die, so that's kind of a heroic escape. And it would seem that Shadowheart also didn't die. Yeah, Amity is not really the type to rob an unconscious woman, so let's just wake her up.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Get some bard dialogue. Perhaps it was some dramatically timed divine intervention.
The divine tend to keep their interventions close to the chest. Though, I suppose it's not impossible.
I think Amity is most likely to be worried about the rest of the crew. So, what happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
We should look for her. She might be injured or worse.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
All right, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
And we have leveled up. So let's see what we have. Amity's health increased from 9 to 15. Level 1 spell slot unlocked. Jack of all trades. Your vast experiences make you more likely to succeed in any undertaking. Add half of your proficiency bonus, rounded down, to ability checks that you are not proficient in. That's very nice. And Song of Rest. You and your allies are revitalized as though you would have taken a short rest, and that is an action that I believe can be used once per long rest. And we get a spell. Now, what spell is the question? I'm thinking sleep, yes. And I don't want to change any of my spells. I like the spell selection that I got there. And Shadowheart, who is a cleric, trickery domain cleric, gets 10 to up to 17 hit points. Spell slot Channel Divinity, turn undead, and invoke duplicity. And for her spells, inflict wounds, guiding bolt. Let's go Sanctuary and Bless. Oh, and since it is a ritual spell and there's no reason not to. Let's get that long strider active.
Can't afford to stay idle.
I'll have to sort this out at some point, but yeah, for now, I'll just leave it. A frumpy hat. There is something of the frumpy explorer who keeps lots of cats in the aesthetic of this hat. Not really Amity's style, I don't think.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Getting these tutorial pop-ups because I accidentally reset the tutorials. It's a little irritating, but oh well.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
A backpack with some gold, some water, some apples, and... ooh. A book. Ooh. Shanties for the Bitch Queen, a salt-stained collection of sea shanties meant to honor Umberly, goddess of the sea. And we all row with the spray upon our necks, and we all row with the spray upon our backs, and we all row with the sea beneath our feet, and the Bitch Queen stays the storm. Wave mother, lash us to the prow. Wave mother, we ask to hail your skirt if you'll allow. Wave mother, sink us if you will. Wave mother, our skulls are yours with brine and sand to fill. Souls away and anchors still. The winds won't move without the Bitch Queen's will. We'll gladly wait years and days till the Bitch Queen brings the waves. Hey ho, she told us so. Hey ho, she told us so. Well, I think Amity's definitely quite keen on finding sea shanties, or indeed any sort of poetry. I think she's more interested in finding a healer right now, but still won't pass up on some good songs. Sigh, I love you. There, I said it, and if you'll meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again, and keep on saying it till we're old and grey. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so is staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry, we'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. I don't think Sai will be making that meeting, unfortunately. There's not really much we can do about that, though. Now there's this structure here, this temple, ruin, crypt. Looks kind of churchy. Ah, and a waypoint. Yes, that'll potentially be useful.
We get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Yes, and since I've only got the one set of thieves' tools, I'm not going to try to pick that. Don't want to break my only lockpick.
More of those wretched things. What's in here?
It's those, intellect devourer fellows. Let's see, how do we want to approach this? Cautiously, I should think. If... Yes. Okay, now let's see if I can get a... Oh, 99% chance at a hit? Yeah, let's go for it. And we get a surprise.
One strike could be lethal.
A surprise turn. Your enemies are surprised and cannot take actions, reactions, or move on the first round of combat.
I have to survive this.
Now let's get Shadowheart to ignite this. Get some exploding happening. Ha!
Come on, can't stay idle.
Can't afford to let up.
Ha! Missed.
This'll be me.
Yes, let's insult the brain puppy.
Love me of a lecherous lich. Got to keep fighting. Let's make this quick. Let's do this.
And she can close melee. I should have insulted that one. Oh well.
Listen here.
Better late than never.
Think this world is unguent. Need to act fast. You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Keep going. Anything of use?
Yes, that wasn't so bad. Poison, not really something that I'm too fond of. I mean, Amity probably doesn't like using poison, but if necessary, it'll give a good advantage. Not actual advantage, not like the game mechanic, but you know, it'll help. Possibly. Potentially. This looks like it leads out of the
Footprints.
wreckage.
Survived the crash.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Huh.
We'll approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I'ma touch it.
A hand? Anyone?
Okay, let's try to get this magic-y thing to stop being so... This? Amity tries to attune herself to the sigil's magic and bid it to quiet down. With guidance from Shadowheart.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
At introductions?
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Never mind the Nautiloid. How did you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
I mean, this is so obviously and demonstrably false, but I do kind of feel like Amity's the sort of person who'd say that just to be dramatic. I took control of the ship, landed it safely, and saved the day.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand.
Safely is subjective.
Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into Mind Flayers? It's a process known as seromorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites, I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Excellent. New party member. Gale, who is a wizard. And he gets a level up. Plenty of subclasses to choose from. I think I'm going to stick with the default of evocation. And... Burning Hands and Magic Missile. And let's change out that Thunder Wave for the Burning Hands. And actually... Sleep. Let's change out the Sleep for Burning Hands, because Amity already has Sleep.
Yes.
I don't exactly know how I'm gonna sort this, but let's have him cast Mage Armor. And this road seems to lead up to, oh, that'd be that that crypt thing. Ooh, side trail up here. Anything interesting? Ah, people.
Zora was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
Oh, there she is.
It's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Well, this woman helped Amity escape the Mind Flayers, and one good turn deserves another, so let's see if we can't use some of our bard theatrics to get these tieflings to let her go. Oh, gods! You've caught a scout! The Gith invasion force is right behind me! Save yourselves! Not going to enchant them. That wouldn't be very polite, I don't think.
Hells, this isn't worth it. I'm out of here.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
You could at least say please.
Never.
Alright, suit yourself.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
What's going on with my frame rate? I thought I fixed that. Yeah, okay. I don't know.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Amity quite firmly believes that kindness is strength, so whatever the Gith thinks, she's still going to try to be friendly. And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, we journey together. Let's find this creche.
You have made an ally from Creche Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
And lae'zel has leveled up. So Amity's not a fan of how Shadowheart is acting with lae'zel. Like, she clearly has a problem with Githyanki, despite what she said on the Nautiloid. And yeah, lae'zel is a bit intense, sure. But Shadowheart seems so quick to assume the worst of her. And that kind of mindset, that assuming the worst of her purely because she is Githyanki, Amity has been hurt by that mindset in the past. So, not a fan. Got some more health, got an action surge. Nice and straightforward, don't have to worry about picking out any spells or anything. And now let's go check out that this place might be something of value. Supposedly there's a camp around somewhere. And I hear voices. I didn't see which way those tieflings went. I reckon... I don't know, Amity's just kind of curious.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone. But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt? I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Well, these guys don't seem too friendly. I think Amity's gonna say with 100% sincerity, that ship is full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
It would have been quicker to kill them.
I'm not sure that it would, but, I'll take that under advisement.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
A bit disappointing. Still, whatever's going on here, I think Amity is, her curiosity has been piqued, and yeah, she's not going to be able to resist the urge to investigate whatever's going on here.
Everything all right out there?
I assume we're in for a fight, so let's see if we can't get the jump on him. Yes, it's me. Let me in.
You sound a bit shaken, Moss. Hang on while I find the key.
And I forgot to Longstrider Gale. There.
In the hell? You're dead! Victory's assured.
Probably want Gale a bit further back. That's just... that did the trick. Ah, a key.
Another step forward. No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Money and some stuff that can be sold. Nice.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
And food. Looks like mostly sausages and cheese, which honestly sounds quite good. I mean, depending on the sausages and the cheese, but like, I'm quite a cheese enjoyer. Had a quesadilla for my lunch today. That's the most recent cheese-related thing I've had, but like, yeah, can't go wrong with...
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
Oh. Oh, shoot. She's...
Where do I go from here?
Oh, no. Oh, and I told her to start sneaking as... I didn't really mean to do that. She doesn't have an action.
Got to press on.
Oh, we don't have an action because they got the jump on us?
My path be true.
Not entirely sure.
Mistra Rill. Swiftly now.
Oh no, I told them all to hide. Okay.
What should I do?
I will ascend.
No choice but to keep going.
Okay.
Witching hour.
Let's grease and
Indeed.
duck over to the side.
I'm ready.
And then do I ignite the oil barrel or... I think let's give it a turn. So I don't want to use a fire thing on them. Guiding bolt, though, I can't... Yes, that's not going to ignite it because it's radiant, not fire. Right? Am I right about that? This guy is the toughest, so... Yes.
I will ascend.
And... Arrow? Oh, seriously? Missed? Oh well.
Make way.
Let's get her a bit closer, not so close that detonating that will hurt her.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
And... yeah, let's just insult Barton.
For mercy.
That necrotic stuff.
Let's get out of there and firebolt on the oil barrel. Oh shoot, I thought lae'zel was outside the blast radius. That was more explosive than I thought. Second wind? Could have been better. That will take her through the fire, so... ranged attack. Finished him off, and now take cover.
I don't fancy their chances. Good move.
And... let's just go with another firebolt on Torga. That's not the best roll, but...
Survival is all that matters.
oh well. Ooh. Healing word on lae'zel.
One day, I'll catch a break.
And... and heroism. I'd like to keep her on her feet. Ow! Should not have grouped up like that.
Time to meet your maker.
Could have gone better.
On I go.
Take cover.
Swift and lethal.
And...
Taking
come on, don't slip on the ice. Action surge. And... I don't want lae'zel to catch on fire unless... yeah. Don't think it's really worth it. Ooh. Can I... not enough to finish her off.
Swords meet sorcery.
But maybe...
Into the fray.
oh. Ow. That could have been... better. Okay, Vicious Mockery has the best chance of working on her. But... if I... let's get off the ice. If I can... if I hit her, I can take her out entirely.
Longer.
You're fine, you're fine. Well, I say fine, you're mostly dead, but... you're fine.
Fool, damn you.
Come on. Oh shit, slipped on the ice. Right, let's...
not no failure.
This, really? A pommel strike at least? Seriously?
Allow me to demonstrate.
Fine. So get off the ice. And... firebolt. Are you kidding?
Oh, so much for peace.
Okay, so who here is the bigger threat? I guess her.
Hey, you!
And more likely to hit her. No. lae'zel, babe, I love you. Would you please land an attack?
Death is but a word away.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'm talking. It vexes me to know of you.
Please, I believe in you. You can do this. Hit her. I knew you had it in you. Right, let's help Shadowheart. And take a moment to rest and patch up those injuries, because, hoo boy.
Time wasted. Battle awaits.
just finished a battle. We took a short breather, and
Light on my feet.
yeah, lae'zel's one of my favorite characters, but the bloodthirst, the battle eagerness, like, I don't get it. Why? Why would you... I mean, to each your own, I guess. Book of Final Breath. Just creepy account of people's last words. That's, quite unsettling, honestly. Now, are the scruffy vagabond clothes and Tanner's Delight shoes any better than Amity's default outfit? I'm gonna go with yes. I think that's a little more her style. I mean, while she has found success as a bard and has made enough money to live in relative comfort, she definitely does have plenty of experience with being a scruffy vagabond, and the look still kind of suits her.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones.
Nothing really of use
Let's have a look.
there. Scroll of Burning Hands. And, yes, I'm not going to read every book, I think. Oh, but a library. Curse of the Vampire. And Unclaimed. In life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her, her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and faded City of Judgment, she waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. 1,000,000 souls and more passed her in colorless gusts. But no hand materialized in her hand. No voice whispered instruction in her ear. No guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelemvor pitied her, as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn. That not of forgetting, but being forgotten. Oh, that is a good book. I'm taking that one. That is quite a good one. Yes.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Chapel records. Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian Tipple, Ilmater, drowning. Yvain Arkinson, Ogma, internal rot. Devrin Stout, Seluna, fever. Interesting how they're all followers of different gods.
Something over there.
Ooh.
What was that?
Well, I pulled a lever and it made a clunk sound. Let's check in with the party.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
A Githyanki joining our company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Indeed. And Lae'zel, she got anything to say?
Chatter already, Tusky?
I guess not. I think we can have more in-depth conversation later. Maybe when we make camp for the night. Ah, oh, this opened up here. Oh, something on the floor. Yes, thieves' tools. Yes. This... Ooh. It's quite extensive, this.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Rather spooky in here.
No traps, please.
Oh, you know what? Let's, Oh, the Scroll of Burning Hands he doesn't need because he already knows it.
Seek and you shall find me.
So let's give that back to Amity. And let's learn that.
Can't slow down.
On Death and Resurrection. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Isofea Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is a life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely. Or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and the dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending the planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kelemvor weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components of such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth I have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort, that I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If, a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps, one day, this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. Quite interesting. I must say that is an interesting take. I'm sure the commentary on resurrection magic and those deemed worthy being those who are wealthy is not lost on Amity. She grew up in poverty, and so yeah, that will stand out to her. Ominous crypt is ominous?
Looks like a trap then, just as I expected.
Oh, well spotted. Let's try and disarm it. Nicely done, Amity.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
And we've got more traps. I don't know what the difficulty class on that was, obviously, but that felt like a close one. Oh, heck yeah, nat 20. The Watcher's Guide. 0 to 7 damage. Death's Promise. When the spear misses its target, the wielder's next attack roll against the target gains True Strike. And an engraved key. Black ink stains blot the handle of this key, found in a sarcophagus within a long-forgotten chapel. This, I think, Shadowheart would like. Yeah, that
No time to rest.
should suit her.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Lae'zel. Don't need it.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
I don't think we need to disarm those gargoyles either. Let's go slowly and...
Watch how you go. There's a trap. Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Very interesting. Now, ringmail armor, that's heavy armor. Can we give that to lae'zel? Is that any good for her? Currently, she has Githyanki half plate. That's medium armor DC 15. This is heavy armor DC 14, so it's just plain worse.
Let's move. Wonder if the gods are watching me. What's inside?
Try to disarm this. Not bad. And great sword. Now lae'zel's already got a great sword. That's a long sword. 4 to...
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Well, let's see how it compares. 4 to 13, wielding with both hands, and 5 to 15. Yes, that gets slightly different abilities. We get what, pommel strike, lacerate, and cleave, as opposed to pommel strike, lacerate, and rush attack. I do like the rush attack, but
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
I think for now the extra damage is good. That door, I think that just connects out to outside the entrance we found earlier.
Here we go.
This door is opened by the key.
Open up. Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Very interesting. And so far, this has been a worthwhile excursion. I know we need to be looking for a healer, but still, we're finding good supplies.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Interesting book.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive log.
Amity searches for an arcane rune to sabotage. Ah.
The tome does not take kindly to your tampering. A feeling like pins and needles lingers under your skin, pricking and prodding.
Yeah, Amity is not particularly strong, but she's quite annoyed, so she attempts to smash the lock open.
The impact reverberates through your body as if you just slammed a hammer into solid adamantine. The lock doesn't budge.
My faith will guide me.
Let's see if Shadowheart can do it. She's a cleric, so...
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive log.
Ah, yes. Yes, she gets a wisdom cleric thing. Spark of divine power. She can guidance herself. Not sure that she needs... Let's give her bardic inspiration.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
And since Shadowheart is proficient with religion, she is likely to learn something from examining the book more closely. Perhaps not. I don't think that's worth using our one inspiration point on.
The more you stare at the dark and decimated words, the more your head aches. There is no meaning to be found here.
Well, at least we got inspiration. Oh, and a scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement. Now let's... Heavy key. Heavy iron key found on the corpse of a long-dead scribe. Protection from good and evil. Oh, I'm still controlling Shadowheart. Let's send those to Amity. And what do we have here?
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
I'm a little surprised that Amity knows that. I guess she's really big into stories, so... Conspicuous button. And yep, undead.
Hells, something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Oh, I've got to move some of the other friends before...
Time to strike.
Yes.
Waste. I won't give in.
Don't want to be too close together.
I'm talking. Thou inglorious fall. Got to concentrate.
Now, let's bless these three.
Victory awaits.
And yeah, let's shoot this guy. 6 damage, not bad. That's a little irritating. See if we can break his concentration on that. Maybe not. Ow.
Time to press ahead.
Don't have many spell slots left, so actually only have 1 spell slot left, so I want to be careful with that. Ooh, but I can protection from good and evil lae'zel. That'll make these undead a bit less of a threat. Try and get out of that cloud. Let's see, how do I want to handle positioning and... Yeah, let's just... Well, could have gone better. Oh well.
Fury, I am death.
Let's get out of the cloud so we can see what we're doing. Still only 65% chance to hit, which isn't great. But the action surge might be able to... Yes, nicely done. Silence now, is it? Well. Aha! Broke concentration that time. Another fog cloud, of course. Oh yes, opportunity attack. And
move.
You pretended never to sleep.
you know, I wouldn't have expected insulting a skeleton to be effective, but hey, I'll take it. Now, let's get him.
Or you break.
Nice. Firebolt for you.
On my way.
I can't quite reach with... Yeah. Gotta get closer.
My faith will protect me. On the move.
Just go for a melee attack.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death. With haste.
Right. Now let's see what was in that sarcophagus, or yeah, in the hidden room.
What's hiding here?
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Yeah, we already pressed the button, but thanks.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
And here he is, the man himself. It's Mr. Bony Pants guy.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. What are you?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes. Ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Now, I think Amity believes this. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. Yeah, this one she doesn't really hold with. It is a bard thing, but it's not something that she really believes. Don't need to be remembered to be worthy. But I think a little bit of her bitterness from from her youth will kinda show through here. In my experience, that depends on what the mortal looks like.
A life and how it is lived are different equations. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Alright, see you later, I guess. Yeah. Amity has definitely had some experience with being seen as lesser because she's a tiefling. And like, I don't just mean that, you know, the kids in the other kids on the playground called her mean names. I mean, like, she lost a lot. She had very little, and she lost most of it because of that. And I think that's why she's so quick to distrust Shadowheart and the way she seems to be prejudiced against lae'zel. Maybe there's some history there. Maybe there's... I mean, I know there is. Amity doesn't. But yeah, so that's kind of her perspective on this. Ooh, the Amulet of Lost Voices, which gives us Speak with Dead. The dead hold no secrets from Jurgel's Scriveners of Doom. And a vial of holy water. Let's take another rest.
Welcome, rest.
Yes, I know how that works, thanks.
Something good here, I hope.
And through these caves, I think there should be a way out. Ah, yes, a ladder. Oh. That was interesting. And oh, nice view of the river. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. You know, I'm gonna bring back the old outro that I used to do back, way back in the day before the channel reboot. Thank you all so much for watching. Click the like button if you liked the video, or click the dislike button if you didn't. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you next time.